Righto, good evening, gentlemen, and if there are any ladies, you are welcome too. Sorry for taking such a while to start talking with you guys, but we've got plenty of guys on Discord again that we are talking with about this flight that's going to do the group flight with us. Good evening, Yorkie, Angel, and Mohammed. Thank you for joining us. Sit back, relax, throw your questions and your nice chats and everything else in between. Then we just take it as it comes, as usual. Enjoy the ride. Okay, well, I'm going to connect to VATSIM now and see where you guys are at.
Justin, you don't have to worry about getting those files. They rebuild themselves.
Okay, man. I'm doing a bunch of other checks and stuff, so yeah, roll. I appreciate everything, but yeah, roll out without me.
Okay.
If I figure it out, I'll join you guys, but
Okay.
can do it right or we can do it now. Just can't do it right now.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what they
you're
say.
right. Worst case, you can always join us on the second leg if we do it. So.
Yeah.
Fly the route manually?
No, the second leg.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to fly the whole route manually.
That's not what I said.
I heard what you said.
Right, but that doesn't mean fly the route manually. Nico, when are you planning on push?
22 minutes from now. I'm literally starting from scratch now. If it's sooner, I'll tell you. Sorry, Cody, I forgot to press the button. I'll put you guys on push to talk. It's going to be about 20 minutes. 20 to 22 minutes. If it's sooner, I'll tell you.
Okay, no.
Oh man, I look like an American Airlines.
Hi, Fossil. Yes, good evening for real this time. You're right. Thank you for joining. Alright, my flight plan has been filed. I see a couple of you guys there.
Yeah, I'm probably due for a refile, actually.
Alright, cool. What is your call sign? 264. Cody, what's your call sign? 264. Cody.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that. Yes, it's 264.
Okay.
Grounded cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
The blonde is running on its Ferrari.
Fossil, I don't know about the animation, I must be honest. It sounds good. I'll ask Yeri about it because he's actually the guy writing the code on that. So if I speak to him next time, I'll ask him and I'll let you know. Yes and no. Remember, they're all linked to the start flight leg button now. So if you press that one, they get in. If you press it to end the flight leg, they go away. One thing at a time, mate. I don't know. We'll see what happens in future. I think we had, even after everything that has happened with the Zibo, we're still at the very early stage of what is possible. As technology changes and better tools become available and things like that, things can change. Right, that takes care of all the lights.
Slide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up. Airspeed low.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Crossing. Climb. Climb. Crossing. Climb. 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 Clear of conflict. Descend. 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 Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Descend now. Descend. Descend now. Increase climb. Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
Kilo Bravo Whiskey India Airport information. India 1812 Zulu weather wind 191 at 6 visibility 10 sky condition 2200 scattered 8000 scattered ceiling 1
Kilo Bravo Whiskey India Airport information Juliet 1812 Zulu weather wind 191 at 6 visibility 10 sky condition 2200 scattered 8000 scattered ceiling 5000 broken temperature 28 Kilo Bravo Whiskey India Airport information Juliet 1812 Zulu weather wind 189 at 6 visibility 10 Kilo Bravo Whiskey India Airport information Juliet 1812 Zulu weather wind 191 at 6 visibility 10 sky condition 2200 scattered 8000 scattered ceiling 5000 broken temperature 28 dew point 21 altimeter 3007 advise on initial contact you have information Juliet Kilo.
Okay, this is very interesting. I'm reading off active sky because of the mess they made in the beginning there. So I'm reading the text. It clearly says 3014. Now she says she reads 3007. Oops. Who do you trust? Let's see if we can refresh this weather. Mohammed, I'll talk to you about that one just now. Give me a second. Let me just figure this weather nonsense out. I just want to get the VATSIM feed sorted. So I'm going to take VATSIM feed off. I'm going to apply the changes. And I'm going to put it back on in a minute. Mohammed, while we're waiting, some other real world pilots actually brought it to my attention as well. So it has been logged on the forum. The forum is the right way to go so that it gets logged basically, and Zibo can see that. We obviously have to wait on Zibo to get to fixing that. The way Zibo works, from what I understand now, checking it out, being part of this whole support story for so many months, is he's got like cycles where he goes through, where he would then focus on a certain piece of the aircraft and fix that up, and then while he's doing that he's also fixing bugs, so he's running like 2 or 3 projects within the same project at the same time, and all we need to do is just give him the space and time. So one of the big things that also happened in one of the previous versions was he started moving to C++. In moving to C++, there are obviously now a lot of little loose ends that need to be tied up. So I hope you appreciate the fact that it needs to be logged, so that's taken care of. We know about it, and it's a cycle he needs to get into to actually fix it. Yeah, so cool. Alright, let's apply the other changes in active sky, and then we can have a look-see. If it doesn't, we will use your method there and get an estimate. If I look at the display, just the display itself, it looks fairly reasonable that is correct. Okay, the airport elevation is 794, which is as close as we can get. So I believe this one. I don't believe what that woman read. I think she was reading an old file. Alright, so we're going to stick to using this because of it's corresponding with the proper information. Yeah, Fossil, the Zibo became a bit top heavy being run in ex-Lua scripts, and it started failing, and they started becoming an issue because You ended up sitting, I'm just using figures. This is just for the matter of argument. I don't know how many lines of code there really were, but let's say you were sitting with like 500 million lines of code that had to perform the functions, whereas with C++ you could do it with like 100,000. So the difference between the two is vast, and then also the security and the stability of C++ is much better. So lots of reasons why that had to change. Okay, next step. Where are we in our checklist?
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here to get you on your way.
I'm just taking some screenshots while we're at it. By the way, guys, the scenery links are in the notes below the video, so if you are interested in grabbing the scenery, there are freeware and payware versions of some of them available, so grab yourself a copy.
Captain Hudson on the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Right, we are scheduled to fly flight level 390, but we can't. We're just too heavy at this point in time. So we're going to burn some fuel and then climb to 390 a little bit later on. Just want to check the airport elevation for KBWI 150. Right. Right, guys, I'm starting my APU.
Talking IP also.
Grounded cockpit.
Ready for
Tower
push.
driving up.
Right, I'm also ready for push. There's the truck coming, so we're ready to go.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Yeah, we're ready to push.
Oh, well, perfect.
Flight attendants prepare for departure. Cross check.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yeah, I'm gonna start to then.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, I'm releasing my brakes, I'm pushing.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Yeah, there goes my limo. I already talked to that guy. Look how he's driving. My goodness. Wow. No, I like the way he's driving, but he needs to learn when to use his skill and when to just not overdo it a little bit. If he's a member of the union, he'll never work for me. I don't employ union members.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
shock and horror. Yeah.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
And there's our pin. Let's get going. Right, guys, I'm taxiing to 8 right.
Okay.
Adam, I'm okay. Yes, thank you very much for asking. How are you doing? Gaan goed my maat. Dankie dat jy vra. Gaan dit goed met jou? Yeah, I believe it was a good win, but I see the people are complaining that the guys didn't play with all their heart and soul. I didn't see the actual match, but it's disheartening to hear things like that. You know, you don't go to a World Cup and play a half-ass. You know, I don't know how these guys think. Munching fruit? No. I used to be staff in WhatsApp and all these other nice things. I left them in my past and I prefer to keep it that way. Not part of them at all. Fossil, it's a high-speed taxiway, so I can go as fast as I need to without breaking the sound barrier, obviously. Autobahn, yes, for sure. Ja, die graphics en X-Plane is goed hoor, ek love it. Ek lees nou so lekker, ek kry skeef. Ja, my X-Plane is maar net mooi gemaak. Yeah, explain in the beginning, when you are used to FSX and P3D, to switch over to explain the first couple of days, that transition is not easy. It takes a bit of effort and time and practice, and you know, the whole setup, all the keys are different, it's a whole story. But if you can get through that, I want to tell you something. I still fly P3D. I flew the NGX many times this week as part of tests that we were doing. It's It's actually, at this point in time, it's more difficult for me to go back to P3D than it is to do the explain thing. I'm just so used to explain now.
Hey, Nico.
Yes, Cody.
Yeah, you don't use SimBrief all too often, do you?
No, I use PFPX.
Okay. Yeah, does PFPX have an export function for ASXP?
Yeah, what you do is you export it to the native explain format and you read the native explain format. I think when I'm in the air, look, I do it, and I actually import my flight plans into Active Sky. I just need to go check how I did it. Let me not say something stupid. Let me get in the air, then I'll tell you exactly how I do it.
Okay, alright, no worries, thank you. Yeah, because SimBrief used to have an option, you know, and it would convert to like an FMS, whatever, you know, whatever type of file it was, and they don't have it anymore.
Okay, just give me a second. I'll run through the whole story with you. Because as I'm looking at my Active Sky, I've just imported it, it's there. Alright, so that takes care of the coffee. We don't need you, everything else checks out fine, and we've got the terrain radar, the weather radar, trim is set, we're on the box, that's it. Yeah, Fossil, I think so too. I'll just double check. Let's quickly hit that export button. And then go to this one, flight plan, load. Okay, Cody.
Yes, sir.
I load exactly the same FMS plan that I use for my company route in the Zibo, the native explain FMS file. I load that, I import that into Active Sky. It works perfect. Courageous Gaming, of course you can. Just follow the instructions. The link is below the video. Follow the link, then you need to agree with the question mark agree word in the welcome room. That will give you certain access rights. I will then pick you up and give you more rights than that, and then you can obviously join us. Thanks, Fossil. Right, guys, may I go? Taxi into position.
Approaching 08 right. On runway 08 right.
I'm taking off.
Knots.
I love the contours here. Just gives another spin on things with explain.
E1.
Yeah, we'll be lining up.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Just took off.
400.
Hey, Miles.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
1,000.
How are you?
Also good, thanks. Sorry, also good, thanks. Wow, I just got an insufficient fuel warning.
Really?
That doesn't.
Oh, crazy. Harry, that's fine. There is a second leg as well. I might not be here, but there is a second leg.
That doesn't sound very good. It is cloudy.
Yes, sir. That's Michigan for you. There's no place like home.
You are correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him about another couple of minutes before I start.
Seems smooth so far.
Okay, and we're starting to roll.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Who makes the Zibo mods for you?
Well, there's a whole team that is involved, but the guy who started everything calls himself Zibo. His real name is Lubos, and he's the mastermind behind it all. And then there are real-world pilots involved, and there are modelers involved, coders involved. You know, and so it goes down the line till you get to the support people and the moderators, and there's a whole team.
Nice.
Right, so I left the clouds just about 10,000 feet behind. Well, just as I went through 10,000, they are now behind me.
Good.
And underneath me. Freaking a lot of them.
That is a nice plane. What kind of plane is that?
Well, the Zibo is a 737-800. This is the model, Boeing.
Nice. That is like my favorite.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, it's weird. I went direct host and I got that insufficient fuel warning too.
Strange. It was obviously doing a calculation and it tripped the warning, you know, because it's gone now. It's no longer there. Hello, Kevin.
Evening.
Lining up.
Fantastic, Angel.
Kevin, I am good. I am good.
Hi, Paul. Nice to see you, dude.
Good, yeah, yourself.
Are there any surprises in store this flight? Like trying to fly up a fjord in the dark?
Nope. No, this is just us and Watson. Kevin, I changed the livery a couple of weeks ago. Jacques gave me a new one, and this is a super nice one, so I'm really enjoying it. Yes. Sim 737, welcome. Hello.
This song surprisingly
Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice.
I think very good in you when you were just looking
Yeah.
Alright, say that again. Is that anybody in here?
Yeah, that was Miles. He said that it was a nice view when I looked out the window like that.
What were you asking for a radio check for?
No, that wasn't us.
Unicom. No, that was him.
I never heard that.
Okay.
So surprising how you
Say again, Miles, you broke up.
How long do you think you have until this flight is done?
Until the flight's done. Well, we should be in Baltimore at 2029 Zulu. That's an hour and 4 minutes.
Okay.
Cody, what flight level have you filed?
370.
Okay.
Sir. I think that's what I filed. Well, we'll find out if they start yelling at us.
Yeah, we'll do it. It is 15:26 right now.
Yeah, but that's local time. Remember, in aviation we all use Zulu time. So Zulu time right now is like sure.
1925.
Yeah, exactly what I wanted to say.
Oh.
Are you US based, Miles?
What?
Do you live in the United States?
Yes, I live on
East Coast?
Yes.
Okay, Zulu time for you is plus 4 hours onto your local time. It's plus 7 for me. I'm in Las Vegas. Yeah, 'cause it's like 3:30 there your time.
You are so close. 3:27.
Well, yeah, I was rounding up.
Oh.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm glad I don't do that with my fuel calculations. Oh, just round down, you'll be fine. Yeah, so we're rounding down to the nearest 10,000, correct?
Yeah. And we're guessing the rest.
Oh, God bless.
Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you though, man, I'm glad I don't have to sit here and try to figure out aloft wind calculations for a 737. That would suck so bad.
Yeah.
You can't do cosines and sines in your head then?
No, I can do call signs and stuff like that. That's easy, you know. I mean, especially with the help of Swift.
No, what I meant was resolving the wind vector.
I mean, if it's if it's minor, stuff. I mean, I can kind of fudge it, but I'm not a pilot. Not yet, at least.
Wow.
I mean, I can, you know, like wind calculations for approach I can figure out. That's, I mean, because there's formula for that, and it's not, you know, a whole length of steps to do it. I mean, I think you have to have special, like, handheld tools and stuff to calculate winds manually, don't you? I don't even know.
Isn't there a famous circular, like, slide rule thing that people used to use?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I don't know what that tool's called off the top of my head, but I definitely know that's the one. Well, and I think PPL pilots have to learn how to do that when they, well, would that be PPL or would that be for instrument rating? I don't know. No, I suppose you would be taught for PPL. I mean, yeah.
Oh.
1,000 to go.
I've just posted a photo there for you guys so you guys can see us on VATSIM. This is a program called Cute Scoop that actually shows
Apparently
this.
it's known as the...
As a what?
The circular slide rule thing is known as an E6B flight computer, known as a whiz wheel or a prayer wheel.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting. Yeah, I just searched it. Yeah.
Did you post it on Discord?
Yeah, hold on.
Miles,
there's an online one. They have an online E6B simulator. Holy guacamole.
Give us a link.
Oh, heck yeah. Feast your hearts out, gentlemen.
I have a quick question.
Shoot.
So, do you think you know any good airplane games that are on mobile?
Not me.
Infinite Flight. It's probably the best one you'll find.
Which one?
Infinite Flight.
I have that.
Well, that's the only one I know of, bud. Sorry. I see you're getting ready to fly in some weather, Nico. Or is that below you?
It's below me.
Well, thank God.
Yeah, that's luck. The weather below us did.
I'm on 37,000 right now. I'm waiting for the step climb to come allow me to go to 39. We're still 300 foot below the max. Or the max is 300 foot below that. So we're waiting.
Oh,
And
God.
I tell you what, the clouds is freaking high.
Yeah, they are. I'm at 37 now, and they're probably looking about 25 to 28.
Well, I still went past some at 34. So they're not all at 34. Here where I am, they're a bit lower. But oh, and there's an aircraft passing underneath me. Sorry, there was an aircraft that passed underneath me, so I had to take a quick screenshot. I had him visual there.
Yeah, he's coming towards me right now.
Oh, that looks super cool. Nice to see that in action for real. Anyway, so what did we talk about? That just caught me by surprise now. Oh yes, the clouds. I think here where I am, they're probably about 25 now, but I had some literally at 34.
Wow.
So this guy is called Charles, and he was flying a B717, and he's on his way to Milwaukee.
Oh, the guy who passed below you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still under termination warning. I'll be happy once I land.
Oh yeah.
Do you think you'll do the second leg, Nico?
I don't know, Cody. I'd love to.
Okay. No, I was just curious. I mean, I know it's getting later where you're at, so.
I'll see how I feel when we get there.
Okay.
Hey, Nico?
Yes.
So I rolled back to the last patch that I had downloaded, which was 3.36 and then patch number 6.
Yeah.
And I have waypoints now.
Okay.
I didn't have any issues with that patch really, so I'm just gonna stay on that patch for the time being.
Do that. Yeah, so you can do your flight. Fantastic.
At least I can fly. I'll do the route. I'll do the second leg.
Excellent.
Okay.
So, just Cody, if you could just either message me on Facebook or in Discord when you guys are on the ground.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Sounds good.
That'll be Baltimore to Boston.
Cool.
I posted an okay picture and screenshot one.
Oh yeah, see that. So is that now infinite flight?
Yes, that is it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not the best.
No, and unfortunately, that's kind of what you get with, phone stuff, my dude.
I'm on iPad.
Well,
Same
handheld
thing.
devices.
Yeah.
I don't know if this would matter, but I reset all failures, and maybe that had something to do with it.
I don't know. Look, in the new Zibo mod, Zibo actually disables explain failures for you. You don't even have to worry about them anymore because he's got his own
Oh, really?
failure model now. Yeah, so he goes and he just
Oh,
disables
fantastic.
them.
So what's that?
Cody, my TCAS alarm's going off, but I'm the only one in front of you. How fast are you going? Oh my god, slow down.
Are you guys all flying together?
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
I wish I had an experience.
Oh, believe me, there'll be plenty of time for it, dude.
Sounds fun.
Plenty of time for it.
How much money is X-Plane anyway, or is it free?
It is not free. X-Plane costs about $70 US, and that's just for the, basic download. No add-ons or anything like that.
Miles, have a look in screenshots. I've posted the group there together, all 5 of us flying together there at the top section of that screenshot. Hello Ferry, welcome to the stream, buddy. Nice to see you. Hope you are doing well. We awesome on this side. We are 5 guys flying together on NUSMM again, so all good. Excellent. How was the landing?
It's quiet.
Yeah, we concentrate sometimes.
Oh, you mean in the Discord?
Yeah.
Miles, we have to concentrate sometime, and I'm also streaming, obviously, so I'm talking to the guys on stream as well.
I know.
Yeah.
Are you Twitch today, Nico, or YouTube?
YouTube. That sounds good, Ferry.
I'll correct it. Or both.
Yeah, I'm not doing both at the same time. In the week I'll do... sorry, I forget to press the button for you guys. In the week I do Twitch, and over the weekends I do the YouTube thing.
Ah, okay.
But the past week on Twitch wasn't successful. We had a couple of mishaps, so I actually just destroyed the videos. Because you don't want to have evidence lying around that can make you look silly, so I just got rid of them, and then we'll try again next week.
Yeah.
What embarrassments this time, Nico?
Well, we
party playing outside the pub again.
No. It's a question of, I did some test flights. I spoke to Twixter about something, and I wanted to go and try it, and it miserably failed. As in miserably. The Zibo mod simply could not do it. And until I have my facts straight, I don't want to say something out of turn, if I can put it that way. So I just got rid of everything.
Sure.
I've got my own little YouTube channel. Yeah, I got a YouTube channel too.
What do you have on your YouTube channel?
I only have 4 videos, and they're not the best videos because I'm young and I don't have the best camera skills, so yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 10.
God, you must check some of these clouds. They're not close to me, but they're next to me, and they're even higher than what I am, and I'm at 37.
Yeah, are you, did you post that in the... Oh, you didn't post anything.
No, it's on stream.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, one would think that I just asked you where you were streaming, jeez.
Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ferry, which scenery
Yeah, I'm
do
coming
you
up to
use
that
for
patch, too,
LPMA?
just now. Probably
Sorry.
about 20 miles off.
Ferry, sorry, Cody spoke over me. What scenery do you use for LPMA? Oh yes, XPFR. Yeah, that's what I wanted to recommend. The XPFR one is the better one.
Wow, just checking. Active Sky is 25 euros in Sing Market now.
I'm going to step away for about 10 minutes. Got about 140 nautical to my top of descent. I'll probably start my briefing at about 100, so I got to just step away for a couple minutes.
Okay, Cody. That's fine.
Thanks, sir.
Angel, if you add everything up, it's a couple of bucks to start, eh? But once you got it, you got it.
Next vision is 18. I think I am going to take out the credit card.
Yeah, I've got X-Vision with the latest Vivid preset, and I tell you what, I love the water. I love everything about this latest preset. It's really just awesome. Harry, if you're still on stream...
Great. I think we will talk about your preset later, Nico. Because I am actually using now X-Environment, but comparing my screen with your screen on the stream, a lot of difference. I love volumetric clouds, but
Anyway, Harry, if you're still on stream, I hope to speak to you soon. I want to know this little edit that you did for LPMA, if it's possible that we can share it with the guys. I don't want to share it without your permission, so if you are here, just let me know. Nee, ek kyk nie rugby nie, my maat. Ek het my hele lus vir daai storie verloor. Hoekom? Hulle het so gesê, ja, jy sien, ek het beter goed om te doen as om te worry oor 'n simpel Revit nie van 'n mens hou nie.
That's looking great.
Yeah, I love what I see here, must be honest. Angel?
Tell me, Nico.
Right, the clouds that I'm using, even though I'm using the X-Vision preset, what I did was after installing X-Vision and getting the Vivid preset running, I actually installed the Active Sky clouds. So what you see here, this is the performance clouds that you get with Active Sky. And Paul, I forgot to press my button. Yes, I agree with you. This really looks good.
Go and compare what is in your stream now to the photo I shared on Discord.
Okay, I'll have a look. See, I missed that photo. Or are you still going to put it on the screenshot folder? I don't see a photo from you. Just put it in the screenshots chat room.
Wait a sec.
It's in the general chat.
Yeah. Miss you screenshots for screenshots, uncle. Ooh, that doesn't look good. That looks nasty. Ferry,
Who harvested the clouds?
Ferry, I'm gonna check it out just now. Sorry, Angel?
I am asking, who harvested the clouds?
Oh, yeah, I don't know, but he didn't do a good job. That's a lazy bugger who did that harvesting. I mean, he just took the plow and went through one set, you know, just one way and stopped. He's lazy.
Basically have
Ferry, yeah, that's Afrikaans. It's just kitchen Dutch, you know, if we use the slang for it. So it's very close to Dutch. If you just think about it a little bit, you should be able to follow. When we speak and we speak slowly, it's the same as when you guys speak Dutch or Flemish. I can follow most of it when you speak, but when you guys go fast, I lose it. You know, so very similar. Yep. Well, where do you think we come from? You know, I mean, we left Holland and Belgium in the 16 and 1700s, and we all rocked up here in South Africa. We just changed the language a little bit to make something of our own. But I mean, we all have the same, you know, origins. Yeah.
I'm very much Irish, I'll say.
Did you just say Irish?
Yes.
Well, hello neighbour, I'm speaking from England.
I don't live in Ireland. I'm just a lot percent Irish.
So your heritage is Irish.
Basically. I'm like 75% Irish.
Alright, we're not going to make flight level 390, so we're not even bothered. We're just going to stay right here.
At the altitude hold or something?
This is the winds. Sim 737 pilot, I don't know. I must be honest, I've flown with both of them. On my system, I don't see an FPS difference. I really honestly can't say there's an FPS difference. When I load the high quality clouds from Active Sky, there's an immediate difference. I drop FPS like crazy. So that's why I went back to my performance clouds.
I just posted. Cool. I accidentally put it in the wrong chat.
It's got a look of a space shuttle about it.
I agree with you actually. I mean, it's not the best photo ever. I'll take a photo.
Aye.
Okay, I just put in a picture of the front of my road.
You guys resorting to Flemish or something to do some secret talk?
No, that's Afrikaans. That's our native language here. It's very close to Flemish. Sorry, now I keep on forgetting to press the button. Paul, it's Afrikaans. It's our native language. It's very close to Flemish. I mean, most of our ancestors are from either Belgium or Holland, so.
Sure, it's just a comment, what was it? Leave my mum out of it. I thought maybe something naughty was going on.
Well, Redx pilot is kind of naughty, so we'll leave it at that.
Copy that.
Sim 73, the clouds of Active Sky look much better. The other ones are like we used to have the soft clouds with Rex. It's not very defined. It's like it's a blurry mass that you're staring at. The ones with Active Sky is actually more defined. You get better lines and better depth perception.
So guys, the updates have been clicking past rather quickly over the past week. Where are we at the moment? 21.
Yes.
What's the stability like? Is it all good stuff?
No, I'm flying 21 right now. I don't have a problem.
Okay.
Ferry, I must be honest, if somebody starts swearing at me, I just turn around and walk away, because such low class behavior is not something that I can actually condone or handle, because I get upset too fast and then my fists start flying, so I just walk away. Better for everybody. See, I must have bumped my throttle or something. It just disconnected auto throttle. Well, some 7.3 pilot, it's 2 clicks of a button, or it's easy. Go have a look, see. I mean, there you can see what they look like. They're really, really good looking clouds. Not bad for X-Plane.
You guys want to see a picture of all of my tweezers I have all together?
I think these guys are a bit busy. They're trying to fly to the airport shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, just give us a few minutes, but we're still here. We're just trying to run some calculations. I'm sure Nico's already started his descent, and I'm about to.
I have, yes. Some 7.3, yes. VNAV has been working for at least 6 months already. For the past 6 months, there has not been issues. The issues that people report are user-induced or controller-induced. What I do when I get just before top of descent, and that's one of the things I forgot to do in this flight, and you can go review the video. What I do is, before it starts the descent, I pull my hardware throttles to idle, and then I allow the Zibo code and the Zibo code alone to run the code and to run the VNAV descent. When I do that, I don't have issues. But for some reason, when the throttles are left in place, they tend to interfere. All right, now I've set the settings in the tablet, and I've made sure that you know, the throttle noise lock is on and all those things, and there's a highish number in there, but they still interfere from time to time. So the best way to get this aircraft to perform the way Zibo wants it to work is just go to idle and watch the code. I mean, you can check when I fly. When I remember to do it properly, it works properly. When I interfere with it, it doesn't. I did a test flight a couple of days ago where we flew, I think it was last Sunday, it should be on my YouTube channel, where I flew to Boston, and going past New York, going into Boston with that star, the Roebuck 3 star. You must go check how precisely the Zibo flies that VNAV path there. It is spot on. With all the altitude restrictions and everything, that was one hell of a test to be pulled off there, and it's spot on.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna go. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, Miles, thanks for dropping in. You're welcome anytime. When you see us online, just drop in. You don't have to ask permission every time, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
See you, dude. Yeah, nice kid.
Yeah, it's very nice. Sim 73, what do you mean? What about on final approach? Are you still talking about the VNAV? It's perfect. Perfect. I don't have any issues. I do. I'll tell you if you listen to the stream as I'm speaking. I'll tell you when I lift them. I obviously need them back at some point in time. I can't really tell you where I put them back because it kind of differs, but at least at 1000 foot they need to be back into play. So that is why I enable the little triangles. You see those little blue triangles there. because that's the actual hardware throttle, that's the position of it. So what I then do is I always match it. It's around about 65% at that point in time where I do match them. Then I switch auto throttle off, and then I hand fly the throttle down, and then usually at either 500 or at minimums, depending on how I feel like. I will then disconnect the autopilot itself and then fly completely manually down to the runway. Seven three. No, I don't. I actually lift it up. I'll show you. I match my throttle with auto throttle. Then I disconnect auto throttle, and then I start moving my throttles, in the direction that I need to go, either increasing or decreasing the throttle. But no, on finals, it's in my control. It's definitely not at idle. It will probably be in the region of about 65% at that point in time, and then from there on I'll go up and down as necessary. When you look at my ACAS display, just see where those little blue diamonds are, then you'll know exactly where my hardware throttle is at that point in time.
Is Adam Taylor in the chat?
I'm not sure. I don't know if he's just joined us from the side because he saw we're flying. I'm not sure. I don't know Adam Taylor personally. If he is one of the viewers, he will probably pop up and say, yes, I'm here. Because him and Cody will have to nominate. Yeah, I see they're very close. They're next to each other.
Yes, that's exactly why I'm looking, and I don't know, if you don't speak, you maybe are going to start biting your toes at the approach.
Yeah, they very.
Yeah, do you have him on a... Does anybody have him on a TCAS? Because I don't have him on my scope.
Negative.
Negative, also negative.
And I've got you on my scope.
Well, according to QtScoop, he's literally just behind you. So depending on his altitude, he's definitely not going to show on your scope because he's behind you. So, and depending on his altitude, the Angel with his Peruvian won't see him either. So it all depends. Remember, there's a limit of like 10,000 feet. If he's below that or higher than that, you won't see him on TCAS.
Batsco tells me he is at 27,000, and I should have him on TCAS, but I don't.
Angel, then he's not squawking Charlie, because that's one of the prerequisites. He's not squawking, his transponder is off, which is sad. I don't know why people do that.
Exactly my thoughts, Nico.
Evening, gents. I'm just lurking.
Hello, Lurker.
Hello. Yeah, I've messaged him and asked him to squawk. and I'm not gonna get a response from him, I don't think. So if he doesn't respond, I'll probably go number.
Cody, if he doesn't use Unicom according to the rules, if he does not squawk according to the rules, he effectively does not exist. Okay, now he could be a very great guy, so let's give him some benefit of the doubt there, but he's not following the rules, so he doesn't exist in effect. So you do what you need to do. According to Kids could be still behind you, which makes you number one in front of him. You know,
Yeah, I just saw he fell in behind me. I noticed he was like right on top of me a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Nice tailwind.
What's the wind like now? It was 9 knots just a couple of minutes ago.
I have 29 knots.
What? Tailwind?
Tailwind. Completely.
Okay. Mine's at 21 now. I'm at 10,800 feet. It's 10.7 now. I'm almost beam to this airport.
looks like Thompson's falling back now.
Yeah, very much so. That's very nice of him. Thank you, Adam, if you are on stream. Thanks for falling back a little bit there. Much appreciated. If you're not, thank you anyway. Sim73, I've just answered you on Discord because my eye just caught the question there as well. You can use your browser. It's not preferred because the moment you go off the tab, you can't talk. You have to then keep it focused on that tab. Whereas if you have the desktop app for Discord, you run it as the administrator and then you can be anywhere you want on your PC and you can still talk to us. All you need to do is obviously just click on the FBO. You need to physically connect to the FBO. Just because you're on Discord doesn't mean that you are connected. So you have to physically click on FBO and that will bring you in. And I can see you are there now. Alright, the next step will be just to sort out your microphone. Make sure you've got the microphone listed and that should do it. There is no push to talk requirement in this channel as far as I know, but what you can also do is you can set up a left or right control button or a left or right shift button for a push to talk, something like that. But just go to your settings, audio and video settings, and just check what's set up for your mic. You should be able to talk here. I've just checked your rights. You do have the appropriate permissions, so your role has been assigned, so it must be just some setting that side or on your side. Had me worried there for a second.
Thousand to go.
Right, guys, I'm on finals.
$2,500.
And I did do my broadcasting. Cody, I have you on degas.
And I've got you in sight, sir.
Right. Lights all done.
Yeah, I'll have to watch him. He's going direct Baltimore.
Alright, that's
Yes,
all set.
he was behind me for a moment, and then he's not using any approach.
I think he's going to land on 15 right, Nico.
Yeah, that's possible.
I had you inside, turning over ashore.
Sim 73. Okay, I hope you get that sorted. I'm gonna be online a little bit after the stream, and I'm really gonna try and see if I can make the next flight, but I won't stream that. That'll just be a private thing. If you can stick around, if you can sort it out, you're welcome to stick around and obviously come chat with us. I actually armed approach. I did, but yeah, it is armed. You just don't see the light for some reason. It's definitely armed. SPOOL. What is our go around altitude, by the way? 5.
1,000.
Okay, so have a look here. Now I'm going to lift my throttle. You see the little diamonds go up, or those triangles. Then I'm going to disconnect my auto throttle. So now I have control over the throttles. I can at this point in time also disconnect autopilot. I don't mind flying it in. Let's do that. So now I've got complete control. I'm controlling throttles and also the yoke. So
Nope, he turned. He's heading east now.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Light slow.
200.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
100.
Light slow.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
right, guys, runway vacated. Okay, no worries, and thank you for the compliment on the paint there. When you get your mic, that's fine. You can sit and listen to us anyway. We don't mind. We don't talk about nonsense, so you're welcome to join us. Trying to figure out where I am. There we go. I don't think this airport was made with the idea of using runway follow terrain contours. If I look at the way this contour is doing here, the way it displays and the ups and downs, I think this is a bit bad.
Approaching 15 right.
Um, 7-3, I forgot during last week's stream, at some point in time, I enabled the winter textures for the scenery, and I just never switched them off again. I actually must go and switch them off, because it looks funny. Cody, tell me before you land. I'd love to just go outside and watch.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm about 2 miles from Journey.
Okay.
You got time for a question, Nico?
I do, because I've just put my parking brakes on. How's that? Sorry, I forgot to press the button. Yes, I do. Parking brakes on, you can chat.
There's a new green patch on the display there. Is that something to do with slopiness?
Oh, that's the rising runway. Just another visual aid. It's called the rising runway. So that's basically your runway. It's your runway. You can see where you're at in terms of an artificial display where the runway is at.
I'll have to play around with that then.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm on final.
Excellent. I have your visual. Very nice, Cody. Very nice. That looked super smooth.
Oh, that was hard.
No, we can't see that. It looked very well.
I kind of expected that, having not flown in a month.
It's perfectly fine, my friend. Perfectly fine.
It won't get rejected.
Yeah, as long as it won't get rejected, who cares?
Okay,
Outer
it's all
marker.
clear.
Thank you, Cody. Capture glide slope.
Awesome. Make us proud.
No pressure.
Angel, angel, angel.
Angel, 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 angel.
Yeah, if you can't do it, no one can.
Oh, he cut in front of you, dude. Are you serious?
What, this is Thompson? Oh, okay. Ooh, where's he landing? He's floating. Oh, goodness. Come on,
Go
come
around.
on.
Go
Yeah.
around.
Oh, he's in P3D and the Swift isn't compensating. Looks like he's down. Oh, he made it. He made
Next
it, he
thing you
made
know,
it.
you see him in the Hudson.
Oops. No, he made it, he made it. I like this flight. This was a cool flight.
Yeah, I did enjoy that, actually.
Alright, Angel, we're watching you. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Ah, I'm so happy.
Good. Sim73, no, I am streaming from South Africa. I stay in Johannesburg, South Africa. We're only flying in the US tonight.
You determined the second leg, Cody?
Oh yeah, that was determined a while ago. Boston.
The routing.
Push it up to Boston. No, I haven't pulled it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, it's the same flight I did. So that means that if we go to Boston now, I can pick up my Southwest aircraft and fly from Boston somewhere else again.
Ha ha ha. See, we're working it for you, Nico. We're working
Yeah,
it for you.
cool.
There is a master plan.
Cody, we going to Boston to get some water?
No.
Oh.
Water?
Hey, Mary.
Got any water?
Really weird.
Yeah, at the end of the runway.
My only concern is it is almost 11 p.m. here.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
But It's the weekend.
You know you want to.
Shh. Look, there's my previous flight that I did. I'm just checking. Time. 1 hour and 8
Like
minutes.
Like the Scorpion song, "Time, give me time." You probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's an hour's flight. I might as well do it. I'm just not gonna stream it. It's gonna be too late because when I talk like this, everybody starts complaining. We want to sleep. Right, guys, on the stream, I'm going to stop the stream here, and then we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow for another stream. Otherwise, next week. And if you would like a stream in the week, you'll probably find me on Twitch if we don't start deleting the stuff again. So yeah, thank you, Paul, Sim73, all the other guys, Harry. Glad you are back, sir. Come join us on Discord. I need to ask you something. And yeah, then we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for joining us and sticking around. Bye bye for now.
Hello, gentlemen.